Welcome back to another episode of NFT Catcher Podcast. We'd like to remind everybody that nothing on the show is meant as financial advice, and to please do your own research. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Now the subject is NFTs.
They're known as non-fungible tokens, or NFTs.
NFTs are exploding in popularity.
This is a technology that will forever change the way people interact.
So it is happening whether you understand it and like it or not.
This phenomenon is moving. The digital.
You have now joined Jenny from the blockchain and Michael Keene on the NFT Catcher Podcast.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the NFT Catcher Podcast with me, Jenny from the blockchain, and my co-host, Michael Keene. Today is Sunday, and we are going to be recapping what happened this week. Also, Michael, where did you go yesterday?
Yes. Oh, my God. It was all weekend. I am tired. For this old man, there was a lot of partying. I got home well after 2 last night.
Wow.
Which is wild for me. Yeah, it was mutant weekend in Miami, fucking Friday, fucking Saturday, the whole thing. The whole crowd was in town.
I saw all over Twitter, everyone was posting about being in Miami. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of people were down here. Just good vibes, good parties. Red and Wynwood. Wynwood is always fun.
Nice.
And yeah, it was awesome. I could go over. I did all kinds of stuff.
I want to hear what you did. I need to live vicariously through you now.
Yes, let's go. So first event was there was a dinner at a place called Steak Brazil, which is an ape-owned Brazilian steakhouse downtown Miami. There was about 75 people. The Magic City Apes were the ones that put it on, Stone to Boo in particular. But, you know, I always talk about the Magic City Apes. That was really good crowd. There's a picture on Twitter if you guys want to see the crowd outside the restaurant.
Did you retweet it? Is it on your Twitter?
Should I? Hopefully I did. Let me see. Let's see.
I need to see this photo.
Yeah, I retweeted it. Epic night, great crowd. August 26th, you'll see I retweeted it. A lot of people out there. You can see my green shirt right in the middle.
Oh, let's go. Oh, yeah, I see you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. We took over the whole restaurant, and it was one of those places where they bring, Rodizio, where they bring the meat around to you.
Oh, bougie. Okay, that's bougie.
Yeah, it was good. It was good stuff right in downtown Miami. And then after that, we Ubered over to a place called the Bottled Blonde, and that's where Fuck It Friday was. Fuck It Friday was...
That's such a popular club that they have all around, like, the U.S.
Oh, really? Do they?
Yeah.
Bottled Blonde?
Yeah.
That was a community mutant event put on by Profits Over Wages, this guy, Nick Messian, I hope I got his last name right, I'm sorry, and OX Buffalo. They were kind of the main ones that put it on. Lots of people came together. Forever Famous, who does Board Munchies and all those different products, and the Board Bagels guy. I wish I remembered his name off the top of my head. I'm horrible, but I have it in my phone. A lot of like the sponsored, all the Made by Apes people.
That's
were all
awesome.
Part of it.
I love that
really cool.
they incorporated all the people that have their own food brand and stuff. That's great.
Friday
and I saw the guy with the serums too, right? I saw online some guy had a bunch of serums.
Yeah.
Oh, you have one?
Damn.
No, there we go.
Ape juice, baby.
It's in like what looks like a test tube, and it's like green.
It's like green liquid. Yeah, exactly.
Like
it's like apple. It's like apple vodka shot. People were drinking it
That's
too.
Cool. That's cool.
I saved one. It'll be in my background one day.
Memento. Collector corner.
Yeah. I hung out with a lot of great people. Steve and Captain flew in. Coffee with Captain. You know, I'm like I fanboy over those guys. Listen every morning. Who else was I hanging out with? Attila, somebody I met a couple times before. Attila's from Turkey, lives in California. Really good dude. He is dev on Call of Duty.
Oh wow!
Fan of the podcast. Yeah, and he's like one of
fan of the pod.
He's like, I think he tries to be like he's humble about it, but he's like he's like a big deal over there. He was down here driving around. He rented like this nice Porsche, drove down to Key West. Good dude, Attila. Hopefully he's listening. Really good dude.
See you, Attila.
He got into NFTs because of our podcast.
No way.
We got him into. That's what he said.
How do you find out about our podcast?
And then he bought a Bored Ape, and now he's at Ape events, and we're buddies.
Wow, let's go.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And Captain Pizza also. Captain Pizza also another fan of the podcast. We were all hanging out together. He actually lives somewhere not too far from you. I won't say. I almost messed up.
Nice.
Yeah, he really cool also. And they were both saying really nice things about the podcast, like how we curate our guests really well. And they like our style, how we just kind of keep it light. We're not trying to sell anything to anybody. Anything like that, except for the ad that'll be in the middle of this episode. go buy what's in that ad.
Hey, we take some sponsorship sometimes. That's actually it's just signing up for
free.
A free.
Yeah, it's free. You sign up if you listen to the ad in the middle. Go get a free starter pack. Put our code in, and it's free. And you get
there we go.
It's actually really cool. You get to pick your quarterback: Justin Fields, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. I'm looking on their website over here, and then
now we're hyping up our ad. But DraftKings, shout out.
Now, so hanging out with Captain Pizza and Attila, it's really cool. Like I love that. I love hanging out with like Josh Ong was there, Thread Guy, all those people. But hanging out with people that are friends and people met through the podcast, I love that too. The first night I was rocking the O'Peppin logo shirt.
Hey,
the first night, yeah,
nice. Yeah, you just made that one fresh shirt.
Did you see
Storm?
Fresh shirt. I did not see Storm.
Wow.
I did not see Storm. Somehow she's easily recognizable, so I'm not sure how. I did see, I said I saw Thread Guy, Gigi, Tiger is Fine, Alan Carroll, the Van Loos were people that we've had on the podcast that I got to see and hang out with.
Did you see Laura?
Yep, saw Laura. I should have put her down too. Saw Laura.
Nice.
Yep. Saw her both nights. She came out to the dinner the night before. She's active in the Magic City Apes.
Oh yeah. Miami's her city. She loves.
The Miami Ape. The Miami Ape right there. Yeah, so that was a great night. I was actually so tired. That was Friday. I was up at like 6 a.m. on Friday. Did my yoga. Did that whole thing. Did the dinner earlier.
Yeah, Michael's been getting into yoga. You didn't even tell the podcast.
I have been doing hot yoga every day for almost 3 months since VeeCon.
On a roll.
People were kind of freaking out at my new look. I'm not gonna lie. It's
this
a big
weekend?
deal. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when I walked into Corey and Andre's studio, they were like, "Oh shit," because I definitely lost a lot of weight. I definitely lost a lot of weight. Yeah, Alan Carroll was real nice about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Definitely cool. So that was a real fun night, Friday night. Friday night community event, and they really put it on.
Yeah.
It was fun, those board ape events, everyone's outside smoking weed. It's like the Brazilian steakhouse. People are sitting around, like the tables are all empty. Where would he go? Oh yeah, right out front. It's pretty wild. Course. Yeah. But the venue, so Saturday, I actually started the night, so I went down about 7:00, and Corey and Andre have a new studio, and it's like the school apartment it's right in Wynwood now. We could walk over to Oasis. So I was right there. They got a new spot. Corey's working on some new art, like a new style. You could look at his Twitter and see it, like those kind of red demon characters and aliens.
Yeah, orangish. I saw that on Twitter. I saw some videos.
Yeah, he's got all that stuff on display in his place, and he's working hard on some new stuff. And they were doing really good. It was very nice that they invited me over and got to go hang out, do our thing. Yeah. And then went over to the Oasis. And the Oasis in Wynwood is this beautiful indoor-outdoor venue. You kind of walk into it. There's like kind of food vendors all around the outside. There's an indoor area that's like this big classy bar. It's got air conditioning on the inside. It was free food. All the food vendors there, like nice Miami food. They were walking around giving out food. You could go right up to the vendor, just get whatever you wanted. There was like crispy rice and sushi and chicken sandwiches and just like everything you can want. Ice cream, churros, they had all kinds of stuff.
All for free. Who could get into this event? Just Bored Ape and Mutant Ape holders?
Bored Ape and Mutant Ape at first, and then I think they ended up opening it up to like 10KTF and Mutant Cartel and a couple other like offshoots. I think they opened it up, and which I found that interesting because I wonder, like, when you do it to all mutants and apes, like, what if people just start claiming and don't show up? Like you think you got all these people
because you had to register in advance, right? Do token proof and everything.
Yeah,
I'm sure they account for like a certain
For a
percentage
certain-
of people that
right.
aren't going to show. And people come at staggered times too. So it's like,
Yep.
they have to definitely know that.
True. Yeah, and it was long. It was 9 to 2, so it was definitely, you're right about the staggered
Did you
times.
wait in line? Like, was it like a long
Nah,
line?
there
like
was
the
no
last
line.
time?
I went over there like 9:45, and it's nothing. Your token proof is so easy these days. They
Yeah.
literally, like, you get a link, like, hey, go claim your ticket. You click on the link, you scan the QR code with your phone. It says you're good to go because you've already linked token proof. It knows you got the asset. You claim your ticket, bang, bang, bang. And then when you walk into the venue, they just scan your phone. You're right in. And
So easy.
It's amazing. It's gotten really good. I met Fonz. Did you see? I said that message. and
I
everything.
saw that. I forgot to reply, but I was going to say, like, oh my gosh, yes, like we need him
Yeah.
on the pod.
Yeah, we need him on
Yeah.
the pod. He said he'd come on. He was like, yep. And he gave me his personal email address. So I'm going to get him
Oh,
and
cool.
send it on Monday. Let him rewind from the weekend and
Heck yeah, that'll be
get him
great.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get to have him on.
Fine. He was really nice. I mean, everybody is nice. It's always a good vibe at these things. Everybody's super nice. Saturday, Oasis. Okay, so the venue, and we also have free drinks. I don't drink, but they were free drinks, whatever anybody wanted. The ape water, all that stuff was there. Garga was there. Met him. He was super nice. I should have asked to have him on the pod. I didn't want to. People were like taking. It was like a selfie thing.
They're
People
like
were taking
celebrities.
pictures. He said he knew who we were. I was
Yeah.
like, he said
Garga's
he
the
knew who
shorter
we
one,
were.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He said he's seen me on the timeline too before, and I was like, what?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
seriously was like,
Yeah.
nah, he's lying. But
And then he followed me, specifically pulled out his phone and followed me.
nice, let's go.
Yeah. He only follows like 2,500 people, so that's what's up. He was nice though. He was taking pictures with everybody and just being generally nice. Beeple was there. Red Guy and Beeple were hanging out. They seemed like buddies. Beeple was drunk by the end of the night. Beeple
That's funny. Yeah, I
was
bet people were.
laying
I
one
bet
on.
people were going ham. Like, were people
Yeah, they
super
were,
drunk
they
at
were.
the end?
Yeah, well, I left about 1, which is really late for me. And I didn't see, people weren't like sloppy. It
Right.
wasn't like, it wasn't like New Orleans,
Too
Mardi
crazy.
Gras. No.
I think there's something about like knowing a lot of the people there where it's like, okay, you feel like you can't get too crazy.
Yeah.
And then people will post videos or something online, and then that's just embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I saw Thread Guy did a little like basketball tournament with what's his name? The other guy Eats Bodega or something like that.
Oh,
Shoot,
Easy
I don't know.
Eats, yeah,
Yeah.
Easy Eats Bodega, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know. I
In
didn't
Miami,
see,
like
I saw he did something about basketball. I didn't see the details.
yeah, I guess they
Yeah.
played each other and Thread Guy won. And then I was
Oh,
gonna
it was a
say then
one-on-one?
Easy
They
had
played
a
one-on-one?
one-on-one. Then
Oh,
Easy
wow.
gave him $1,000, like because he bet him like $1,000 or something.
Oh, wow. Well, that's cool. Good for Thread Guy. Thread Guy was a big part of the weekend. You get made him a part of it. He did Twitter Spaces right before the event opened up, and it was him and the official Bored Ape Yacht Club account were the only two
Wow.
accounts on
Nice.
stage. And then he introduced Aesop Ferg up on stage.
Oh, snap. Really?
Yeah.
Wait, ASAP performed? What?
Yeah, Aesop Ferg
Seriously?
performed. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. That's
it
cool.
was all right. Not my music.
He was all right. Yeah. He has like one
I
or two
mean, it
good
was-
songs, to my opinion. But,
Right, that's
but
about
that's
what
cool.
it was. Yeah,
That's
it was,
about
well,
what
it was
that's
cool to have,
Yeah.
But-
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to ask. Did you see Swicky and Peter and it was my
I
friend
did.
Zach's birthday? We had
I didn't
Sarah, his wife, on the pod. I don't know if you know.
Oh, right. Now I remember. I didn't see Swicky.
Maybe Swicky wasn't there. Maybe it was just Peter. I'm not really
Maybe.
sure.
Okay. I mean, the second night, the place was huge. It was hard. Like, I left Andre and Corey's place. I didn't even see them at the event. So,
Oh,
the place
okay.
was
Wow,
pretty
it was
big.
that big.
It was pretty
Okay.
big. Like, it was pretty big.
Jeez. How many people would you say were there if you had to guesstimate?
If I had to guesstimate, 1,000, 1,200, 1,000 maybe. At
Okay.
the most,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. Compared to like in Miami last year, I mean, I guess around Art Basel. Like, do you remember
Well,
that
there
one
was
party?
the other block. Is that what you're
Oh,
talking
the
about?
other block too. I mean, that one
Oh,
was
the
big.
one they had. This one was so much better than that one. that one was in the worst venue.
They stepped up
Did you
their
go to that
game.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was tiny and loud and
Yeah,
cramped.
it was
and
not good at all.
indoors.
Yeah.
And this one was a beautiful venue. Like you could do anything at the that. This venue is custom made for a Miami party.
Wait, this
Really
was
nice.
Bottle Blonde or this was
No,
something?
Bottle Blonde was the first night.
Oh, okay.
That was more like a bar/club type of place.
Yeah.
This was like a sprawling outdoor. It's called the Oasis, and it's like an oasis.
The Oasis. Okay.
So it was like palm trees, but they had it all lit up neon green, like glowing neon green kind of. So like it had like the the mutant vibe.
Nice.
It was a great venue for a party.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was a real blast. It was a real good weekend. Good to see friends. People came in. People flew from far and wide.
Yeah.
One of my buddies who I've met at a few conferences flew in from Estonia, which is very far. Yeah, he's the one that puts on that. What conference was that in Estonia? There was a big NFT conference in Estonia, and he put it on. And I was talking to him. And do you know Post Verone legend?
Ooh, Post Verone.
Post, isn't that his name?
Post Malone.
Post Verone.
Post Verone. Wait, I feel like I do. Hold on, Post Verone.
I think he's just at. I think he's at Legend.
Oh, Legend. Oh, yeah, we follow each other. I guess I know him. Although I don't.
Okay.
I don't know that I know him. Like I don't know if I've met him
just
before.
follow
But
each other. I got you. He was talking. So this guy from Estonia flew him over and was like, got him a hotel, flew him over, like literally on like 2 days' notice. I was like, I guess I was next on the list to be asked.
Wait, why did he fly him over? What?
I guess to just like bring people to talk about the conference to like, I don't know.
Oh, to his conference that he put on in Estonia.
To his
Oh, I
conference that he
see.
put
Oh,
on,
cool. Okay, got it. Oh,
no one's
that's
flying me anywhere though.
Yeah, what the heck, Michael? You're media. You need some more perks.
I know. Unbelievable. It was a great weekend though. I had so much fun. I was really tired. I got home late last night, slept in a little bit till like 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Tonight after this, I am gonna crash. I got to be back up at 6 tomorrow again.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know.
Well, yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for recapping your Fuck It Saturday experience.
Yeah, I was really happy when they announced that. And I'm pretty sure the reason they did that whole thing was just to throw a bone to the people here that weren't going to be able to go to Hong
100%.
Kong. Right.
Yeah, because Hong Kong is where like the real deal party is going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Although who knows how many people will be there.
I know.
We'll see.
To claim that ticket, somebody was telling me, I don't know the exact details, but you had to pay the ticket price, which is like $1,000, and you get that money back when you check in. To avoid people claiming tickets and not showing up.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Okay, that's serious. That's crazy.
Yeah, super serious, yeah.
All right, well.
I should have asked Gardner for media passes for us. I really should have tried to get him on the pod. And
hey, you can shoot your shot on Twitter now if you want.
I know, I'm going to. I will. I mean, I could DM him and say something. Yeah, I will shoot my shot. I will shoot my shot because I have a picture with him. You saw I took a selfie with him. Did you see that?
Oh, no. I got to go stalk your Twitter and check everything out.
I took a picture with him.
I saw you took a picture of the strolling around Wynwood and the doodle figurine.
Yeah, the doodles. That was in Billionaire Boys Club. Do you know that like streetwear?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a store.
Cool they have that.
Yeah, they had those. Also, Doodle Putt is still all painted up. The whole building is still doodles.
I love that people respected that.
So I guess like probably that building, if somebody wants to paint it when they rent it out, they're allowed to paint it or whatever.
Right.
But it's doodles still.
I love that.
Yeah, I took a picture of that too. I didn't post it though.
Okay. And I didn't even see, you didn't even post the one with you and Garga. I don't see it anywhere. So.
Go to my replies because I actually posted. A friend of mine said, "Can somebody hug Garga?" And it was like right after I took the picture. And,
I see it.
I was like, "You see that?" Yeah.
I see you. Nice. DraftKings Reignmakers football is back for its second season, and it's bigger and better than ever before. Head to DraftKings.com/audio and sign up to play Reignmakers today with code NFTCATCHERPOD for your share of over $30 million in prizes this football season. This week, new customers can claim their first pack of digital playing cards for free to get started?
Playing Reignmakers football is actually super simple. Every digital card you get represents a player, and they score points based on real-world performance, just like we're used to with fantasy football. You draft them into weekly games for your shot at $30 million in prizes. You could also sell them anytime on the DraftKings marketplace. Reignmakers contests are no fee to join. As long as you have the players, you can join for free. Rip packs, build your collection. Go get your free pack like Jenny's telling you about.
Wondering how to get started? New customers visit DraftKings.com/audio today and use promo code NFTCATCHERPOD to claim a free starter pack. Only at DraftKings.com/audio with code NFTCATCHERPOD. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. Void in Ohio. See show notes for details. All right, should we move on to the topics for the week?
Yeah,
or
let's move on to the topics. Let's talk about the amazingly smart move that OpenSea made. You like that? OpenSea is removing creator royalties. Is it the end of OpenSea? Are they going to be gone? Are they going to go by the wayside? They raised, I think they raised 100 million, maybe 400 million. They had there was like a 400 million. They got $13 billion valuation in I think early 2022, which I think now is probably like 1 billion maybe. So they're going to stop enforcing creator royalties. Starting August 31st, any new projects on OpenSea won't require buyers to pay a creator fee, which usually ranges between 2.5% and 10%. Instead, artists will indicate a preferred creator fee that buyers may pay as a tip if they feel like it.
Right.
So, yeah, thank you so much. Collections on non-Ethereum blockchains and projects, they can still guarantee creator fees until February 29th, 2024. After this date, creator fees will be fully optional across the platform. OpenSea's
2024.
CEO, yeah, well, that's when the non-Ethereum blockchain, starting August 31st, is going to affect Ethereum.
Oh, I see.
Yep. But February 29th, they chose leap day. That's funny. February 2024 is a leap year. February 29th, 2024. And OpenSea's CEO, Devin Finzer, who you remember I shared a stage with at the original.
Oh, yeah. We should try to get him on the.
Yeah, right.
We just grill him like, yo,
I would love to get him on. You can't DM him. He's not like DMable. Yeah. But we could try. We could like send emails and try. I would love to get him on. He said that creator fees aren't disappearing, but the enforcement of them is. Like,
yeah,
that is
we
such
all
a
know if they're
horrible
not
quote.
enforced that people are not gonna pay.
Devin.
Like, yeah. I mean, if you go up with it's kind of like when you buy a coffee and they flip the iPad over and it's like, would you like to tip? It's like, well, honestly, it's way less pressure than that because they're literally somebody's watching you when you do that. I guess people are watching you like on the blockchain, like they can see whether you paid royalties or not.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Actually, that is an interesting thing. Like, do people care? Like, are they like, oh my God, somebody's gonna see if I pay royalties or not? Like, or, are people just like, fuck it, I'm not paying royalties? Or are people like, I want this person to get some royalties? Like, I'm very serious. We need to poll some people.
I would like to know, well, there's a lot of different scenarios. First of all, if you're Farouk and you're selling some of your NFTs, you better pay those royalties if it's in your main wallet because people are going to call him out on it, right? Like things like that. People will get called out on it. Like me, I think I sold a bunch of stuff. I sold a bunch of stuff for a loss about a month and a half ago. Just like old stuff that had a little bit of value, but that I could sell for a loss. And I wasn't paying on stuff that's like that the projects aren't really doing much anymore. Like,
right. If the project's already dead, like, well, why are you trying to send them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't judge either way. Like, I understand all the sides of it, and I understand OpenSea doing this. Like, it was just like the natural progression of things. Like, it was never going to be like so perfect forever where, oh yeah, like creators will get royalties and all this stuff, like all this amazing stuff. And then it's like, of course, that's not even sustainable long term. And yeah, it is kind of sad because it's like, oh, is this going to discourage artists and creators from now, putting out art? And yeah, it's just, or even ones that, it used to be the meta to do like a free mint and then, they just kind of benefit via the royalties. But now it's like, well, you can't really do a free mint and just try to benefit from the royalties because there's not really going to be royalties.
Yeah. You made a really good point. The sad part of it is when we all first started, it just seemed like royalties was supposed to be the way of it. And it was supposed to be that if you created something, you were going to get royalties forever on that.
Yeah. Don't you remember when people would be like, oh, yeah, like you'll get royalties when your grandkids will get the royalties.
Right.
Like, I guess we didn't think about the fact that, wait, maybe the grandkids won't get the royalties because the royalties might be removed.
We didn't know. Like, that wasn't part of, like, the narrative when everybody
I guess we thought it was on chain probably. I mean, I don't know.
We thought it was on chain. We thought it was just an automatic thing. Right. But it was an OpenSea thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody it wasn't built into the smart contract. But then, hey, maybe this helps projects adapt. And, now future projects will build it into the contract.
Right, right. And Yuga stepped up in solidarity with the creators. They support creator royalty programs. They're going to sunset all contracts off of the OpenSea Seaport contract from OpenSea. Anything that Yuga can block from OpenSea, they're going to block from them. And OpenSea makes a majority of their revenue on Yuga assets.
So you're not going to be able to trade Bored Apes or Mutants or Kennel Dogs on OpenSea?
Correct.
So then if you search Bored Apes, what would pop up? Nothing? Just like some spam collection?
They can still probably aggregate it, but I don't think they would have access to manipulate the contract.
Interesting. So you can just view the NFTs, but you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's my guess on how that would work.
When is that supposed to happen?
That's going to happen. That's that February 29th, 2024 date.
Oh, 2024 though?
Yeah, well,
that's
it's the end
so
of 20...
freaking far away. Like, are we going to still be alive?
Months.
Like, geez.
It's 5 months away.
5 months? August, September, October, November, January, February. Oh, wow. That is 5 months away. See, I just think of the year and I'm like, oh, whole year.
Yeah.
Like,
2024 sounds like right.
Oh, wow. That's okay. Yeah. It's coming up faster than I can think about. All right.
That's coming. I know it sounds like far away, but it's coming up.
I guess we'll still be here in 5 months.
Yeah. I hope so.
We will. We'll be past 200 episodes. So
yeah, I know. Art Basel. Hopefully, we might have to squeeze in a couple extras to make Art Basel our 200th.
Right.
Yes, and Daniel Allegre is the one that put out the letter from Yuga supporting the artists. He's the CEO.
Oh, that's right. He's the new CEO.
He was at the party. I didn't see him. He was at the party last night, too. I saw some people had pictures with him. Let's move on to Sam Spratt's amazing Nifty Gateway drop. That was really cool. Did you see that? You see what's going on with that?
I didn't, but I remember when you were like, Sam Spratt, we need to try to get him on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, we do need to try and get Sam Spratt on. So this guy did a really cool Nifty Gateway drop, catapulted himself into one of the top main art players in the space. Do you know his Skulls of Lucy? He's got a collection. He's 50 Skulls of Lucy. He's curated, supposedly like a real collection of heavy hitters in the space. It's like 190 ETH floor to get one of these things.
Wow.
So that's his kind of original foray into the space. It's his Sam Spratt's been an artist for a long time, did all kinds of stuff. I was reading up on him. But so last week he dropped 256 of these player tickets on Nifty Gateway, 3.3 ETH each. And the player tickets are tickets into this game where there's going to be 3 winners, and each of those winners gets one of the unreleased skulls of the Skulls of Lucy, which is 190 each floor.
Wow.
So 256 tickets. There was also a 1 of 1. So the 256 tickets, they sold out in seconds for 695 ETH. The 1 of 1 sold for 420.69 ETH. the guy that bought that is the same guy that bought Beeple's Human 1 for like $25 million. So this guy likes to buy some nice art. Yeah.
Oh, and the Skulls of Lucy, I just looked it up, and the floor is 190 ETH. There's never been a sale that high, but the last sale was 62 ETH.
Okay.
Which is pretty freaking solid.
So pretty high, yeah.
4 months ago, but yeah.
I wish I would have tried to get in on this. They sold out real quick. I bet I would have been able to get one though, because I'm real good at refreshing.
Yeah, Ticketmaster skills.
Yep, exactly. I wish I would have tried. The floor on them is 5 ETH on the game ticket, the player ticket. Really cool activation. Shows there's action out there when it's something cool. So Sam Spratt crushed it. Good for him.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
hopefully we can get him on at some point.
Yeah, we definitely need to try to.
I reached out, I think. I'm pretty sure. When you messaged me. I did.
You did? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see. I should have tried to get people on too. He was talking to Thread Guy and Gigi, and I was about to walk up.
Oh, I love
Gigi.
Gigi.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Awesome.
I was about to walk up and be like, "We've already had 2 of these people on the podcast, people." I was gonna be like, Thread Guy, tell him he's got to come on or something. I was gonna do, but I didn't. I don't want to get, all of these people have people pitching them constantly about stuff. I don't want to really.
But that's the thing, though. Do they?
I know.
Or do they just? Or does everyone just think that they do it in reality? They don't.
I know.
You know what I mean? That's like when people were like, oh, like in the beginning, they were always like, oh, there aren't that many girls. As a girl, you must get so many messages from guys trying to hit on you. Never. I literally never get messages guys trying to hit on me. Like it's just like one of those things. What do you think you always get?
Because guys know the girls hate it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So
that's funny. Now you know how many messages you're gonna get now?
0. No, I mean I get some messages, but not if people trying to hit on me or anything like. Yeah. But no, 0. I'm not gonna get any messages even after saying this.
Jenny, I listened to the pod. I can't believe nobody's sending you messages about.
That's funny.
I'm gonna fly you to Aruba this weekend.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Cut that one out too, Andy. Okay.
Andy, leave that one in.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. All right. Terrell Jones. He hasn't been on our show, but he was on Mumbot's Ghost Coffee, and I was actually on that episode with them.
Oh, nice.
Real good dude. So long story short, Veefriends is doing scene swaps for their Series 2. So basically, they're going to bring in artists and brands and do some interesting things where you can swap the background of your Veefriends Series 2. And to do it, you need to burn a book game. So they're doing it as part of like Eruption Island. But it was cool that they tapped Terrell. They did a Twitter space with Gary Vee and Terrell. A lot of people in there. So I want to give Terrell a shout out for doing that. But it's kind of cool. You could swap your scene if you want. So like if an artist you really like, so you'll have your V-friend with the Terrell Jones background. Kind of neat.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of Veefriends,
yes.
I actually bought a bunch of on Macy's. They were having like a huge I don't know, it was like 65% off like the Veefriends stuff. So I just bought a bunch of like figurines and plushies.
Yeah.
I have been meaning to make a video, but yeah, I was like, oh, might as well get some Veefriends swag. I have no Veefriends swag, so yeah,
that's what's up. Gary also said that they're going to announce next year's location in September.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Where do we think it's going to be? We need to make predictions.
We can make predictions. I have 2 predictions.
Okay, first time it was in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Then it was in Indianapolis, Indiana. Ooh, I feel like it's going to be in like Iowa or like Pennsylvania or something like that. That's my guess. So we're random again.
I think it's my guess is Toronto or Montreal.
Ooh, Canada?
They hinted international. They've hinted international in the past.
That would be cool. I have officially been to Canada now. I would be down to go to Canada again.
That would be really cool.
That would be awesome.
Both of those are good cities. I'd prefer Montreal, but Toronto. The only thing is, it hasn't been like the big, gigantic cities, and both of those are bigger cities than it's been.
Right. They like to do the underrated ones.
They do. Well, I think it's also cheaper to do it in those cities.
100%. Yeah, the cheaper places. That's why I picked Iowa.
Yeah,
I just figure it's probably cheap there.
Come on,
Montana,
Gary.
you know.
I've wanted it to be like Seoul, Korea, or
okay. Nobody would go if it was in Seoul, Korea.
How about Amsterdam? We could do Amsterdam.
That's a big okay. Keep in mind, you're coming from the perspective of someone who willingly travels out of the U.S. Like whatever. I mean, granted, I guess I'm assuming that a lot of the people that go to VeeCon are from the U.S. I don't know, but as somebody who doesn't travel out of the country much, like it's a big deal. It's a big deal to leave the country. Like, you can do it, but it just feels like a big deal.
Not.
I know it's really not.
It's a small world.
No, but it takes a long time to fly. Like, isn't it like 12 hours? Like, I've never taken a flight that's more than like 5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it's like 6 hours from New York to Amsterdam.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe it is in Amsterdam. We'll see.
I don't think it'll be in Amsterdam. My guess, if I had to make one guess, I'm going to guess Toronto.
Toronto. All right. And I'll guess Iowa. So
nice.
We'll find out next month. Stay tuned.
Toronto's got the big baseball stadium with like the hotels in it inside the stadium. I could see that. Yeah.
That's pretty bougie though.
Yeah.
Is that too bougie?
What if he puts up the speakers in the stadium?
Hey.
That would be nice.
Well, I'm also assuming that I'm invited back.
I know. Hopefully you better be.
If not, I probably would go regardless. Like, I think.
Yeah. That'll be
the last one, right?
Yeah,
it's the third and last one. So
it's the last one that's promised for free to the OG holders.
Yeah,
he wants to do more. Like he wants it to be like a big, huge thing. He wants it to be, South by Southwest, like. But it's obviously has to make financial sense. You remember Jay Marino, the artist I talk about from Argentina, the guy who does like the he's an animator. He did like the Japanese garden. He did Medikey 3 or 4.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
He's out. Still one of my favorites. I talk to him every now and then. He's got a new collection coming. Just wanted to shout out. He's literally one of the great animators that you can see. He's like his own solo independent animator and puts together just amazing stuff. His collection is called Synchrony. Yep. SYNCHRONY, Synchrony. They're 9 101s. 5 of them are already accounted for by past collectors that they bought them in private sales. They're actually dropping tomorrow. The rest of them, I'm not sure the price. I haven't seen them yet, but I want to check it out when they all drop, see all his work. 9 101s. I'm really excited for them. I'm glad they're all selling.
That's cool.
He's just amazing. Jay Marino is just JMARINO. Anyone that doesn't follow him hasn't heard me talk about him in the past. Yeah, check him out. Really nice guy.
He's really cool.
Yeah, he does. His stuff is he's always blown me away. For 2 years, I've been following him for well over 2 years now.
Yeah. I remember when we had Maddie from Medikey on.
And I brought up, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
exactly
that was
right.
Like,
good memory.
That episode was a while ago. That was
a year ago. I know. That was
probably a little over a year ago.
Probably was.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still a Medikey holder. All 4 of them. I never sold any.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I think.
I have all 4.
I'm pretty sure.
You have all 4? You have Medikey 1? I know your sister did it.
I don't know if my sister sold them or not, but I haven't even looked at my Medikeys in a while. I don't know which ones I have. I think I have. Yeah. I think I had like 2 of them.
Don't look too close.
Don't look too close.
Yeah. Don't look too close.
Oh yeah, I have edition 3 and edition 4.
Okay. Let's see what I have. Let me make sure what I have here. Medikey 1, 2, 3, and 4, baby. Best offer on Medikey 1 is 0.45. And you remember that was like 8, 9 ETH at one point.
Of Medikey edition 1. Oh, well, I mean, someone has it listed for 1 ETH. But okay, the best offers. Makes sense. I mean, one was bought for 0.63
right,
5 days ago.
That's about,
it's not bad.
That's about, no, it's not bad. Less than I paid for it, but not bad.
Yes.
It's good if you got it in the drop.
For sure.
Let's see. October 21, the average sale price, 7.7 ETH.
Don't talk about past prices.
No. Not
it's
definitely not from the
people.
Summer of 2021. Let's forget about the summer of 2021. So yeah. Cool. Medikey, awesome. Vinnie Hagar, who we had on not too long ago, has a new collection coming, Diaries, and this looks really, really cool. There's 100 drawings that talk about his whole 10-year art career. They're split into 12 visual categories, and then they're paired with a varying library of color palettes. The collection is a generative open edition available for 24 hours. I also don't know the price. And all the artworks that are minted will have a physical counterpart claimable at a later date. So it's probably going to be a decent price. It's going to have to be at least like a quarter ETH, I would guess, if you're doing claimable physical later. Yeah, that
and
is
he's
cool.
sending some to people too, like some like friends and collectors and stuff. Because he
Okay.
because he actually messaged me and he's gonna send me
what?
Don't be salty.
What?
Like
It's fine. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Anyway,
Vinny, it's fine. It's expected at this point.
Well, yeah, I mean, we both have been on the pod, but I've had some other interactions with him as well. So, that should count for something.
Yeah, it does. It obviously does. No, it does.
But yeah, anyway, so
everybody that I introduce myself to this weekend, I go up to like Gigi. I'm like, hi, it's Michael Keane from the NFT Catcher podcast with Jenny. Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, as soon as I say with Jenny.
Wow.
When I ask people to come on the pod, I'll be like, hey, would you like to come on the NFT Catcher pod with @Jenny Pseudo?
Do you really?
I'm like, yes, and they know. You're like, yes. So like, I'm like, they know that it's like I'm with somebody legit. I'm not some schmo ass gonna.
That is so funny.
Awesome, Vinny. Real nice. And I'm the one that brings up the project.
I know that. That's why when you wrote that in the notes, I was gonna ask you before we started recording.
If we could talk about that.
Oh, no, I don't know if I should say this.
No, I know. He was on our con. I wanted to represent. I didn't realize. Andy probably got one too. It's real nice, Vinny. This is great. All right. We're gonna move on from that because I don't want to buy that project anymore. Joking. It looks really cool. It actually, if you go look at the art, go look at his Twitter.
Yeah,
it looks really, really cool.
It looks
Vinny's the man.
No,
Vinny's the
I want
man,
to.
in all honesty.
I definitely want to make a video too when it comes in the mail, and I feel like that's probably why he sent it. He's like, "Oh, she'll probably make a video about it." You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know.
No, he said it because he knows. He knows you're.
Okay, moving on. Next topic.
Moving on. Clon is taking back over at Cool Cats. Did you see his letter and that whole thing?
I saw his letter. It was one of those too long didn't read type of things. Like I didn't know what did it. So he's taking back. Wait, what does that mean? He's taking back.
He is strategic vision and all day-to-day decisions. So I think he stepped back. He let the board. He let the VCs, and I think I guess he's like, I want to determine the direction of where this is going.
I like that. Take back the power of his collection. Yeah, I think people didn't like that they went, to VC and everything and corporate.
Right, they went VC. A lot of people went VC.
Yeah.
Where Cool Cats went, like everybody made their move. Like Doodles is going into like the activations and the merch.
Yeah.
Pudgy Penguins is just like big time merch. Like they did merch better than anybody. Cool Cats went into their Cool Pets and the game, and it just didn't hit, if you remember right. It just didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
I think Cooltopia's gone. They have Sapphire Town now is the new name of the town.
Oh my gosh, I haven't checked on it in so long.
Yeah. So
it was
so that's
fun, but
yeah.
So okay, so Clon's taking back the power. Well, that's good. We'll see what he does with it. That's great. Maybe we'll have to bring Clon on. That's hopefully.
Yeah. We should definitely bring Clon on. Remember, Extreme Tom was our first guest.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I should reach out to Clon. That would be good.
Yeah. He probably would come on, especially after this. We talked about, we don't need to do it today, but we talked about having that segment of Where Are They Now?
Oh,
of our past podcast guests. Yeah. That'd be fun to start doing that.
True.
And we could even do it in order. We could start with the Extreme Tom because he's not with them anymore.
Oh.
He's got another company or something. He's doing something different.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing. He's something in Web3, but it's not with Cool Cats. But he still reps Cool Cats. He
Yeah.
still has a Cool Cat BFP. He don't follow me. What the heck happened there? He's only following 414 people.
Oh, he probably purged. He
Yeah, he must
purged
have.
his whole. Let's see if he's following
He's an
me.
advisor for Join Grid. I guarantee he's following
Oh,
you.
he is.
Oh.
It's funny.
He said, so he like went through all the lists and he's like, Mike, nah, Jenny, yes, we'll keep following.
Yeah, let's go.
Amazing.
Clon, I invited him on before like January of 2022, but that was a long time ago. So
that was the 15th floor Cool Cats. That was like
that was like he's too popular to come on the pod.
Right,
But you might want to come on for some, extra attention.
That's right. Now in the bear market, they're going to start coming on.
Exactly.
Love that. Yeah, so good for Clon, good for Cool Cats.
Yeah.
I wonder if I don't know if the VCs came in and they were like, yo, it's time to do something, bro. We'll start pulling. We're about to shut you down. I don't know. Like they were like,
Gosh.
It's probably.
Yeah, we don't know what happens behind the scenes. For
no,
sure.
we don't. We don't.
There's a lot of.
Especially when there's big money involved. There's a lot of stuff going on. Zeneca, who we also had on the pod, he's doing his PFP project for his Zen Academy people. It's free. It's going to be claimed if you have one of those original Zen Academy NFTs.
The art is so cute too.
The art is good. There's a lot of good characters. They're like people, but they're like that
wizards,
simple kind of wizards and different. I saw a bunch of different stuff. They're called Denizens, the Denizens of Zen Academy. So that'll be cool. So I'll get that out there, and people have them. It reminds me a bit of the Rug Radio collection that Corey Van Loo did with them. That's just kind of like for the community. There's 20,000 of them. You're not expecting it to be a 5E floor. There's a lot of them, right? It's just going to be for people to identify and to be part of that community.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's awesome.
Really neat. Yeah, Zeneca doing his thing, still grinding along. Who do we have on? Who was Zeneca's partner in the Twitter space?
We had Zeneca on, and we had Emily V.
That's right, Emily V. Yeah, exactly.
And she just got married too, so shout out to Emily. Congrats.
Oh, wow.
I remember when she came on, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm planning my wedding," and she was even telling us about the PFPs, and then we like roasted 3D art, and then we were like scared, like, "Oh no, what if there is this 3D?" And it's not. So we were good, guys. We're in the clear.
Yeah, that's all the news I had. What other? Did we have anything else? There was one other thing that just popped up.
I have
what
something.
Do you got?
I think Jen Stark announced her collaboration with Skechers, and my sister and I both. I don't know if I've said. I hope I haven't said this before, but anyway, my sister and I both copped a pair, and so each different ones, and yeah, they look so sick. So shout out to Jen Stark. We had her on like so long ago too.
Yeah, we had her on really early. Jen Starks, those are really cool. I don't know if I could rock them, but those are.
Yeah, I was like, oh, for festivals. And then I came in and I was like, oh, these are so nice. I can't wear them for festivals.
Which ones did you get?
I got the like high top ones, like the
ones. Yeah, those are cool.
And my sister got the other ones like that were all colorful.
That were colorful, yep.
So
those are great. Skechers are really comfortable too. That's good stuff.
I'm not a fan of Skechers. This might be my first pair of Skechers ever. Like I don't like Skechers, but I was like,
you don't like them because like the look or the style. Have you ever worn a pair?
I feel like when I was like in 6th grade, like
okay,
but I had never. Yeah, not after that.
I had a pair that lasted me a few years. They had like memory foam in the bottom, really comfy.
The shape ups.
I'm all about comfortable. I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. That sounds like an old person shoe. No, mine were the cool ones.
The shape-ups were pretty nerdy, not gonna lie.
Mine were the cool ones.
See, I don't know if you could use Skechers and cool in the same sentence. That
probably not. My wife said to me recently, I have like a fanny pack. I wear like high white socks. She's like, you're really leaning into that dad look. She said, I'm like, it's not a look. It's not a look. It's like what I am.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's not a look.
I rock the fanny pack at Noodles. Fanny pack is coming back actually. So.
I love, dude. My fanny pack it's like one of the best things I've ever done.
Yeah.
My pockets are empty. I think I said this.
It's like a man purse, but you put it on your waist.
One of my daughters calls it a nanny pack. She just keeps calling it a nanny pack. I'm like, no, please.
No, please don't call me.
Like, Daddy, put this in your nanny pack.
That's funny. I can just imagine you carrying the snacks around in there.
Everything.
Yep. All right. Should we go over the collections?
Yeah, let's do that. Crypto Slam, top NFT collectible sales by volume over the last 7 days. We have number one, no surprise, Bored Ape Yacht Club, $10 million in sales, 242 transactions. Number two is that D-Market, which is on the Mythos blockchain, which we've looked up before. They do gaming assets. So Rare's number three, soccer, MLB, kind of fantasy players, similar to Reignmakers that we talked about. Wow. Cross the Ages on Immutable X is number 4. You know that one?
Never heard of it.
Probably a game. Well, 8,100 transactions, 3.3 million in volume, 1,400 buyers. It's a lot of volume per buyer. There was maybe like one real big one. That sounds weird, but Cross the Ages. Mutants is number 5. CryptoPunks is number 6. DraftKings is number 7. This episode's sponsor. That's Reignmakers. That's Reignmakers. 2.6 million in volume. That's the first time they cracked the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The stars are aligning.
I love that.
Cool.
Thank you for sponsoring the episode, DraftKings. D-Gods is number 8, which is really fluttering. Recently, we haven't talked about any floor prices or anything. Play NFT on the BNB blockchain is number 9, and the Captains is number 10.
There we go, folks.
Yeah.
There we have it.
That's weekly volume.
Awesome. All right. Well, This has been a fun recap. We talked about the partying, mutant parties, everything else that happened, and now we are leaving, folks. That was a horrible outro.
Congrats on your Vinnie Hagar art. You'll be able to put that up behind you because you're going to get a physical from that too. If you don't paper hand it.
No, I'm only getting the physical. I'm just getting.
Oh, you're only getting the physical.
So here's what he had messaged me. Okay. I'll tell you. It's clearly.
I thought you were getting the NFT.
You heard gift and you immediately. Anyways, he just said, I want to reach out, send over a custom artwork postcard to you. It's in celebration of my upcoming collection. So it's just
amazing.
It's just a little art, postcard art.
I thought you were getting one of the NFTs.
No, I'm not.
With the physical claimable print.
Yeah, no, it's just
that's
a
cool.
postcard.
No, he's going to send you a hand-drawn. Yeah, with a hand-drawn pice of art. You still can frame that and put that up.
I'm still going to put it up for sure.
Yeah.
Which, behind me somewhere.
No, that's very cool. Yeah. And everybody knows I'm only joking and busting chops. I know Jenny knows that.
Yeah. I know that. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of the NFT Catcher podcast, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to the NFT Catcher podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something new about the exciting world of NFTs. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you really love what you're hearing, please leave us a rating and review on your favorite platform. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news and insights from the NFT space, be sure to follow us on all the socials at NFTCatcherPod. You can follow Jennifer at Jennifer_pseudo and Michael at NFTicket. I'm your producer, Andy, and I'm at AJC254. Our theme song's by It's Just Los. We always appreciate your feedback and support, which helps us reach more people and bring you informative and engaging content about NFTs. We look forward to bringing you more great NFT content in future episodes. Thanks for listening. Peace.